Josh Starr here, and for the starting lineups, real quick before we get started, for Central Dauphin, Jake Brower, John Axtman, Jason Klein, Peyton Blaine, Garrett Keister, Irvin Alejandres, Jacob Philippe, Eric Axman, Justin McBarnett, Michael Chia, and Luke Johnson. For State College, as we await the opening kick, Daniel Bennett, the captain, Zakiah Cook, in goal, James Hook. As we get underway here, State College controls the rest of the starting lineup. Sean Keller, Reed Pro, Richard Sodine, Ben Stefanovic, Ben Volmer, Mark Rogers. You get a throw here for State College. Garrett Kallenberger and Alex McCula. So State College on the near side here with a throw in early on, trying to get something started.
State College on the year, they're 6-1-1, so they've gotten off to a pretty good start. Central Dauphin, on the other hand, not so much, 2-3-2. So a tale of two different seasons thus far, but like we mentioned in the pregame, both teams were even last year, winning at home 2-1. So they split last year. This is the first contest and matchup between them this year.
And Central Dauphin on the ball for the first time tonight. The long ball through the middle, and State College is able to win that first ball in the air. Zakiah Cook having some trouble with that one, and it goes out of bounds for a Central Dauphin throw.
An absolutely beautiful day here at Memorial Field in State College. About 77 degrees. It's cooling down. The sun is setting over on the right side of the field here. We're in the far corner. A beautiful day for high school soccer, definitely.
Yeah, and the sun could be a problem for the goaltenders on this side of the field in this one, and we'll see if that plays a role as we get a long ball here, and it's in on goal. And Axman is able to pick that one up, the freshman goalkeeper for the Rams. So see if any inexperience comes into play in net for the Rams.
Definitely the goalkeeper always has to be a leader, a facilitator on the team, and Axman coming in as a freshman, he had to earn the respect of the upperclassmen, and he's really working hard. Obviously, it's paying off right now. We'll see how he plays today.
State College all the way back in their own end to their keeper, James Hook. He'll look to get things started. Plays a long one up the middle. Taken by Central Dauphin. State College get with the turnover, but gives it right back. And now numbers the other way for the Rams. But they turn back, get things started, get some shape for their offense to get something going here in the early going.
It's been pretty even thus far. No legit shots on goal yet for either team. Just about over 3 minutes into this contest. So we'll see who separates themselves. Obviously, State College is the favorite. Central Dauphin coming in here with a chip on their shoulders, so to say. They really have nothing to lose. It'd be a big win. Could possibly give them some momentum going into the middle part of the season.
A long punt from Hook in the goal, bouncing all the way down. Some trouble with it in the back line there for the Rams. And State College now controls, but back the other way. Both these teams with a couple of common opponents so far in the early going, or the first half of this season. Redland, both teams played. State College won 1-0 at home, but Central Dauphin losing 3-2. A cross in, a header, and it goes just wide of the net for State College. And that was Ben Stefanovic in there with a threatening chance early on for State College.
Mark Rogers, one of the captains for this team, set that entire play up. A beautiful pass right in to the inner parts, right near the goal, but the header just a little far left. A good opportunity, the best one that I've seen so far from State College today. You got to capitalize on those going forward.
Back to the common opponents. Redland, State College won, Central Dauphin lost. Against Cumberland Valley, State College lost 2-1 in overtime. The Central Dauphin losing 5-0, so if that's any barometer for how this one might play out, State College may have the advantage as they come here on the counterattack up the far side. And a cross coming in, but it's too long And that was Rogers again making a run into the middle there, but the ball was too long for him and out for another goal kick.
A great setup there. Rogers streaking right down the middle. He had two defenders on him. The pass would have had to be placed perfectly. Nonetheless, a good opportunity there from State College. Just have to have a little more in front of this Central Dauphin defense.
A long kick, too far for the Rams, but State College is there and plays it right back to the Rams. So a ball played in there and deflected harmlessly in on Hook, and he'll take it over.
State College has really set the tone early on here. They had two really good opportunities to score. Central Dauphin really has been quiet so far. Well, so we'll see how they respond to that early adversity. The State College team is very, very good.
And Stefanovic after that one in the corner, but it goes out of bounds for a throw, and these punts have caused some problems for the Rams back four. The long punts from Hook causing the back line for the Rams unable to control some of that. So something to look forward to as we move on here. It's cleared out by the Rams, and the Little Lions back on it right around midfield. Ball played into the middle, taken by Central Dauphin. Playing some header pinball here are these players, and one of these teams have to settle this one down and get something started.
Irvin Alejandres for this Central Dauphin Rams team has been very impressive on defense thus far. He broke up the initial contact, the initial threat on the first surge by State College. Then he just had a great header there to separate it on the throw-in.
There's almost a chance there for Keister, the captain of the Rams, but cleared away by the State College back four, and they're taking it up the wing now. Central Dauphin throw. 33 and a half minutes to go here in the first half from Memorial Field. No score yet, just 7 minutes into this one. And State College with the better of the play so far, but neither team has had a great chance. Through the middle again is Rogers, looking to get something going, and he gets through his man, has some space in the middle, plays it, looking for a through ball out wide, can't find it. Good defense there from the back four for the Rams.
State College has really been pushing, but like you said, Josh, the back four for this Central Dauphin team has remained pretty steady so far. They've been very impressive, breaking up some threats right on goal. There's only been really one shot that had a shot of going in, but they've been really impressive so far. The offense has to pick up the slack.
And a shot for the Rams is saved by Hook. A good save there, diving to his right. And that was Jacob Philippe on the chance for the Rams, and that's the Rams' first good scoring opportunity.
Philippe really didn't have the best angle there. He was going away from the goal, tried to go to the far left corner, and just wasn't able to get enough of it. Great job by the goalie there for State College. He came out, cut the angle off, and prevented a goal early on here.
And some more trouble that time was Alejandres for the Rams. Trouble handling that punt from Hook, so State College with another chance here and a throw-in, but that goes out for another goal kick.
Central Dauphin, a team out of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, so about an hour and a half to 2 hours away from State College, a pretty long drive. So if they do lose this game, it's definitely going to be a long drive home on the bus.
Nobody wants to be on that losing bus or plane ride home after a tough in-league game.
State College did win the Mid-Penn Commonwealth last season, so they're the favorite coming in this year, and they've lived up to that reputation. 6-1-1 on the year. They're trying to repeat for the second straight year as a Mid-Penn Commonwealth champion. But with that being said, Central Dauphin, a pretty good team as well, so they're trying to rumble up what has been a very successful team so far.
Ball up the wing here for Philippe, but he can't control it. And State College takes over. And speaking of that Mid-Penn Commonwealth title last year, it was the first one in State College high school history. So a historical year for them last year. And they're going to try to repeat that again and have some better success going forward after that. A few years they've made the first round of states under head coach Danny Orton. But last year they won the conference and were just a district finalist, whereas the years before they had been able to make that state tournament. So a good year last year, but not as much success after the conference championship as they would have liked.
They return a lot of players. This year, the experience is a strength for this State College team. They do not have a single underclassman, a sophomore or freshman listed on their roster this year. So that's definitely something that's on their side. Experience is huge. Not only do you have the senior leadership, but you also have the chemistry factor too. These players have probably been playing together for years all the way up through the ranks, so they know the tendencies of one another.
And ball up the far side. Coming up the wing is Stefanovic, but it goes out of bounds for a Central Dauphin throw. 29:40 to go in the first half. Still no score. And each side has had a good chance or two, but nothing much that might lead to a goal.
It's been really, really quiet so far. A little knocking on the door from State College, but nothing to really be concerned about.
And Keister making a run into the middle, looking for his right foot, takes a shot, but it's blocked away. And State College lives past that one. Good run there from Keister. But Kallenberger was there on defense and was able to clear that one out. Axman tries to play one in, but right at hook in the goal. And State College will slow things down here after giving up a couple of chances.
Yeah, I'd say it's been pretty much a dead even so far. Maybe State College a slight edge because they've gotten a few more shots on goal thus far. But Central Dauphin's done a really good job. They had a great shot early on about 5 minutes ago. State College now coming back up the field.
Long ball played over the top, looking for Rogers. He's looking for a foul, doesn't get it. And Central Dauphin plays it up to the near side. Philippe will turn it back, and a long ball played up the wing. Keister's there with Kallenberger on his back, and Kallenberger whistled for the foul, so Keister earns a kick. Or actually, he's going the other way. Keister called for the foul, and now he's arguing. The coach is arguing, and that's a yellow card for the Central Dauphin bench. So that's head coach David Meller getting carded early on here. So that's something we got to keep an eye on, Cooper. Still 28 minutes to go in this first half. The Central Dauphin coach already on a yellow card.
Yeah, it looked like the State College player initiated all the contact there. I was surprised he gave them the leeway, but nonetheless, he is a better view than we do right on the field.
And we can't really hear what they might have been saying down there, so it could have been a vocal issue as well from the bench. The referees not trying to deal with any of that at the high school level here. So State College back on the ball here, threatening, looking for some kind of offense, and a long pass out of bounds intended for Rogers coming off the foot of Volmer, and Central Dauphin will get a throw. Kallenberger plays it up. That's Stefanovic looking for a pass deflected out of bounds. Another throw for State College. Long one down the sideline. Too far for any teammates there, and Central Dauphin clears it. Keister heads one into the middle, and a good step there from State College defense. The far side, Axman's ball deflected by Keller and out of bounds for, it looks like that was going to be a throw on the far side in the corner.
And if we look at the Mid-Ped Commonwealth, Cumberland Valley is in first place. They have yet to lose this season. 4-0 on the year, 3-0 in the league. State College 6-1-1, 2-1 in the league. Redland 3-2-1, 2-2 in the league. Chambersburg
and a shot and a goal! What a shot from Michael Chia from about 20 yards Central Dauphin gets a chance out of nowhere. And now it's 1-0 Rams. with 26:05 to go in the first half. State College seems stunned right now.
Yeah, that definitely came out of nowhere. A great comeback there by Central Dauphin, able to put one in the back of the net and secure that early lead. That's absolutely huge, especially against an opponent where you're the underdog. State College heavily favored in this contest. They come out, establish themselves, get the early lead. The longer they're able to stay in this game, the more State College is going to think about it. That is a great goal early on for this Central Dauphin team.
And Chia scoring that one with his left foot. I'm not sure Hook was ready for that shot to come. It just bounced to Chia right in the middle, and he was able to put it home. So Central Dauphin leads 1-0, and these next 5 minutes are crucial for both teams. Don't want to give up a goal right after you score, but also important for State College to bounce back right away.
State College, we said earlier, State College had the slight edge. They had better time of possession, better shots on goal, but all it takes is one, a lucky bounce, and G was able to put it in. That's really all it takes. Central Dauphin takes that 1-0 early lead. If they're able to maintain that, which I think they will because their defense has been phenomenal. It was really the offense that was the big question mark.
And Michael Chia getting them on the board in the 13th minute here. So Central Dauphin now maybe an unexpected lead early on. State College has to rebound. They're looking to do so here, but they can't get by the midfield. And they're having trouble getting anything generated since that goal. All the way back to Hook, and he'll play a long one through the middle. Taken by Central Dauphin, and the goal scorer, Chia, on the ball. Over to the near side, and Philippe. Philippe trying to get by a defender. Cuts to his left, crosses one in. Blocked away. Klein with a long one through the middle, but taken by State College. Back right to Klein. Now one headed out. Stefanovic for Volmer. Volmer turns, and now he has some space. He tries to play one back to the near side. Rogers is making a run. He's got it. He tries to cut to the middle, and a foul is called. But as that clear comes right towards us, Cooper, fearing for my life as I make this call.
We got to get involved in the game somehow. I was trying to catch that one, but it sails just over our head.
I'm ready to get out on the field. I don't know about you. I'll put the microphone down and I'll get in goal or something.
What position did you play?
I was a goalie in high school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Rogers lines up right outside the 18 to take this one. State College stacking the box, and Axman looking to have a three-man wall here. We'll see what Rogers tries to do as the referee's moving this ball a little bit closer to the goal line. Axman positioning his wall. Referee's being set. Everyone back on defense for the Rams. The ball is played in, headed away from the Rams, and Keister controls and boots it all the way down the field. Good defense there on the set piece from Central Dauphin.
Looked like Peyton Blaine was in on the stop there. He headed it out right around the goal area. So good defense. I've been very impressed with the Central Dauphin team so far when it comes to defense. And obviously the one score they had early on, like we said, they really didn't do much on the offensive end early on, but that one goal is all that really counted.
As they throw it in on the far side. And yeah, Cooper, it seems like they seem content to let State College play with the ball as long as they're not giving up big chances.
Yeah, exactly. And maybe that's part of the game plan that head coach David Meller has incorporated, kind of a more of a passive approach. You see an opportunity, take it. If not, play it conservative. And clearly so far it's paid off.
State College back with the ball here. Volmer through the middle. Seems like he's the one they're trying to play through in that central midfield position. And he gets a ball through, but it's taken away by Central Dauphin. And taken right back. That's Reed Pro. Now we're on the far side. A long ball to the near side. Rogers making a run. He's got it, and he plays it too far. It seemed like Cooper, he had some time to take a touch there, but he rushed it. and the first touch wasn't very good.
Yeah, it looked like Rogers, he was trying to settle the ball in. He had an open space in front of him. He was past the defenders already, played it perfectly, but it's just a little too much trying to settle it, and it went out of bounds. So unfortunately for him, that's a lost opportunity there. We've seen that a few times tonight for State College. You're going to have to start capitalizing.
It was a perfect ball in for Rogers. He just couldn't make anything of it. So State College looking to get on the end of some of these crosses, which they're able to do on that chance, but unable to finish it. So Philippe back on the ball for the Rams, over to the goal scorer, Chia. Up to the captain, Keister, and he plays a through ball looking for Philippe, and he's got it. He's on a breakaway. He tries to play it into the middle, and it's kicked away almost into his own goal, but Hook is there to save it.
Almost an own goal there for State College. That would have been a disaster, but gave credit to Central Dauphin working deep into the offensive territory there, crossing it in, and it was a great, perfectly located pass. There was just no player there, no teammate there to take a shot on it. So someone's got to be hustling the way back to be in that position. If someone was there, it definitely would have been a goal.
And Zakiah Cook, the defender there for State College, trying to play that one out, and the goalkeeper, Hook, was there for the rescue. Back on the ball in the middle of the Rams. Long ball through the middle. State College is there. Stefanovic looking to play it off. Errant pass, and Chia back on it. Vollmer steps in, and Rogers wins the ball. Trying to get by Philippe. Good defense there from the winger for the Rams. All the way back to Axman. And he'll play one out.
One thing I've seen from Central Dauphin is they're a lot more patient than this State College team. They're very systematic. They try to get a good shot. On the other hand, State College is very aggressive, and that's good, but it's got to be a controlled aggressiveness. And I think that's kind of been their pitfall today because they've had really good opportunities, but they've just tried to take the shot a little bit too early. So if they can tone it down just a little bit, I think that they can tie this game up at one apiece.
And contrasting play styles might favor one team over the other. State College looking for a lot of quick passes and aggressiveness. And Central Dauphin, as you said, Cooper, a more patient approach. See, you can keep an eye on that as this one goes and see how that affects the rest of this game. 18:40 to go in the first half. 1-0 Central Dauphin on a goal from Michael Chia, 13 minutes in. A left-footed strike getting past James Hook, in the goal for State College. So State College looking to get one back here at home. Prime time high school soccer here on CNET.
As the sun is pretty much set over the horizon here in State College. Like we said, about 75 degrees, not humid at all. The past couple weeks, it's just been very muggy. But this is your textbook fall high school soccer weather. Beautiful, not too hot, not too cold.
And Vollmer on the ball in the middle. His hair flowing in the wind. And he plays it over to the near side. Rogers is there. One of the captains for the State College team looking to get something started. He can't. And now Vollmer forces another turnover. Looking for Stefanovic, but intercepted there by Klein. A good step defensively. As we've been praising this back four for Central Dauphin, they have had a great start to this game.
They really have. They've been consistent all day. No goals on the board for State College despite a couple really good opportunities, and you got to credit that to the back four for this Central Dauphin team. They've been working really, really hard.
We get a whistle here. Vollmer looking to take it quick. He does. And on the top of your screen, a slide tackle out of bounds. That was Alejandres getting that one for the Rams, and it'll be another State College throw as we have some substitutes here for State College and Central Dauphin.
This is a great opportunity right now for State College to get a goal or make something happen. Some fresh legs coming in and some great positioning here. If they just can be patient a little bit, get a good shot, they can definitely even this game up.
Sam Krantweiss and Will Staniar coming in for the State College. And Ryan Smith coming in the sophomore for the Rams. So foul is called. State College with a free kick here on their own side of the field. A long ball played up top. Central Dauphin wins that one out of the air. Into the middle, there is Smith getting his first touch. And offside, I believe, is called on that ball in from Central Dauphin. So State College with another free kick here. 15:50 to go. They're trailing 1-0. They need to get something going offensively. They haven't had much in the last minute or two.
It started out, State College was really the better team, at least that's what it appeared to be. They had a lot of great shots around the goal area. They're playing good defense, and then that one goal kind of changed everything when Central Dauphin scored. All the momentum kind of shifted into the Rams' way. So we'll see how State College reacts to that if the game plan changes heading into the halftime that's quickly approaching.
Jake Brower clears that one out, so a throw deep in the Rams' end for the Little Lions. As we approach 15 minutes to go here in the first half. A throw in, and it's taken by the Rams, and Smith plays it back, looking for it back. And now Rogers is in on goal, looking for it, and it's cleared away by Klein. A great last-ditch effort with his foot there to clear that one away and by the goal. Axman was out of his net. A dangerous chance there for the Little Lions.
But give credit to Rogers there for hustling. He went the entire way. He could have given up on it. It was a 50-50 ball. He came out on top. But once again, give credit to this Central Dauphin defense. They definitely just saved a goal right there.
Rogers takes the kick, punched away by Axman with the right hand. A great punch, deflected in, and a shot is deflected over again. Or they're saying that one was just shot over. And that was Bennett, one of the other captains for the Little Lions. I thought it was deflected from our vantage point. I thought I heard something. But referee signaling a goal kick. Nonetheless, great chances there for the Little Lions. More of what head coach Danny Orton will want to see. Up the wing is Central Dauphin. Played into Smith. He's alone, and he cuts back on it, and he shoots, and just wide of the net, Ryan Smith with a prime chance. The substitute coming in. The sophomore puts it just wide. Hook was out of the net and wasn't going to save that one if he hit it on goal.
That's one of those situations where you see the end of the tunnel. You know that you can score a goal, and it just seems so easy. Just you have to make the right play. And he kind of just overthought it. I think he should have fired it right when he got past the defender there, but he waited a little bit, then shot it just a few inches wide right. An opportunity, a break, I should say, for State College as they're trailing 1-0. That easily could have been 2-0 for this team.
And 2-0 lead in soccer, almost impossible to come back from. So now a foul called on Will Staniar, the substitute for the Little Lions. Free kick for Central Dauphin. 12:43 to go. They're leading 1-0. And Cooper, I think we're going to start seeing them try to take their time and get into halftime to make sure they still have this lead.
That's definitely the approach that I would take if I were head coach David Meller. You had a great half. You don't want to have it all go to waste if State College puts one in the back of the net. I'd play it conservative, make adjustments, and then come out at the half and not change everything, but go in with the halftime adjustments, and obviously there's going to be a lot of them.
And Central Dauphin called for a foul on that free kick, so State College takes over. 12 minutes to go. The long ball played up, and Stanier's making a run, but it rolls in on Axman. State College keeps trying that long ball through the middle, and it hasn't worked. So, as you mentioned, Cooper, halftime adjustments will be necessary.
They're definitely looking to make the big cross-field pass, the big play, where Central Dauphin is very, very systematic, short, quick passes, and obviously it's paid off for them as they've had one goal and many more opportunities where they should have scored.
And Rogers forcing another foul there. Rogers, I think, has been the best player on the field so far for State College. All over, using his speed, there. He earns a foul and a free kick for State College. So this is a good chance for them. 11:35 to go. As Keister is shown yellow for that one. So he will have to exit the game for 5 minutes as per high school rules. So a big loss for them because he's one of their primary offensive players. But here for State College, a good chance.
This is a huge opportunity to get one going into the half.
And ball played in. I think we're going to do that one over again. Referee wasn't ready. He's talking on the near side now. He's talking to the Central Dauphin head coach about the yellow card for Keister. So State College will do this one over. They have 6 players up near the box for this one. And we're waiting for the signal for the referee, and now we have it. So a free kick coming for State College. Over the top, looking on the far side, and just too long. And that was Captain Daniel Bennett looking for that one on the back side and just over the reach of his head. Or else that probably would have been in the back of the net.
That was a great opportunity there for Bennett. He was just led a little bit too much, a few feet too far in front of him, but a great opportunity once again for State College, unable to convert.
So now Matt Crawford and Will Lundy coming in for State College. With 11 minutes to go in the first half, down by a goal. Axman's goal kick up to midfield. Vollmer wins it, but it goes out of bounds. Central Dauphin with the throw. Ryan Smith, the substitute who had a prime chance to give Central Dauphin a 2-0 lead, couldn't convert it. And State College is still in this game, almost tying it up just now off a free kick. Daniel Bennett almost getting his head on the end of a ball. But Michael Chia, the goal scorer here in the 13th minute for the Rams. And they're going to try to take this 1-0 lead into halftime as they get a free kick here. And Peyton Blaine will be the one to try to take this one for the Rams.
Yeah, that was absolutely huge early on, the goal from Chia. Not only did it put them up on the board, but it gave them the momentum. It kind of changed the trajectory of this game as a whole. State College came out. They were really dictating the flow of the game. Ever since then, it's been all Central Dauphin.
And that ball is won by State College, but out of bounds. So Central Dauphin with a throw on the far right side of the screen. And State College is able to win that one and clear it out. Vollmer in the middle, looking to start something. Through the midfield with speed. Tries to play one into the middle, but not right where it needed to be. And Central Dauphin clears it out. Players not knowing where the ball is there in the air, but State College comes out with it. In the midfield, Matt Crawford over to Vollmer. Vollmer using his speed once again. He has it in the middle, looking for a shot, and it's off the post. Off the post with a shot, and Vollmer trickling through the Central Dauphin defense and finding a chance, but could not convert.
Vollmer, a wide open opportunity and a great shot, just a few inches right off the post. Another missed opportunity for the State College team. You can only do that for so long until it eventually gives. And State College right now knocking on the door. Central Dauphin, their defense has been great, but they have to pick it up.
Ryan Smith with another chance. Looking for a shot. He takes one, and it's deflected and now rolls to a hook. And that was Richard Sodained on defense there for State College.
And going back to that play, it looked like Vollmer may have twisted his ankle or something. He kind of came up limping. May have just been him kind of grasping the fact that he wasn't able to put that one in the back of the net. But either way, hopefully he's okay and continue on in this game.
And a throw in on the near side. 8 minutes to go in the first half. 1-0 Central Dauphin. State College with a couple of chances to equalize, but unable to convert. Vollmer into the middle to Crawford, back to Vollmer. He tries to cut in, but it's taken away, and State College will have to regroup. All the way back to midfield now. And a long ball through to the backside, and offside is the call. That was Will Stanier on the backside, but he couldn't stay onside, and that goal won't count.
Once again, you love the aggressiveness by State College, but it's kind of come back to bite them so far, at least thus far in this game. A great opportunity there, just a little quick jump the gun.
Bennett now on the ball for State College. And Ryan Smith plays it out of the near side, Philippe. Philippe gains control, tries to get by, can't. And he's called for the foul. That was good defense there from Zakiah Cook. And State College will start up again. Volmer in the middle. Has it back on his feet, looking for Stanier, but unable to convert that one. And Sodain tries to keep it out. A ball played in by Philippe. Sodain is able to get a foot on that, and it's missed by another defender, and Philippe is on the ball, and players tripping all over the place, and now a foul called against Central Dauphin. So State College will take over, 6:04 to go, a 1-0 lead for the Rams. And the Little Lions looking to equalize before halftime. More importantly, just get some momentum to carry into the second half.
And if you get into the half, for Central Dauphin at least, if you get in winning this game 1-0, that's a win for you. You can come back out and make your adjustments at halftime, but you got to feel good definitely heading into the half with a 1-0 lead, considering you're the underdog coming into this one.
And 4 substitutes here for the Rams, including Keister, who's returning after his 5-minute absence from the yellow card. So Central Dauphin with a throw on the far side, looking to add to their lead before halftime. Cleared out for another throw. A long throw into the box, and foul is called against the Rams once more. So State College with another free out here, and it's played short. See what State College can do through the middle here. Bennett off to Volmer. It's taken back by Central Dauphin, but right to Bennett. Klein to the far side, and now it's played over the top and one out of the air by Kallenberger. Blaine plays it to the near side. Chia heads it down to the wing. Andrew Hare, his first action of the night. And a header there from State College and cleared out by Sodain. So Sodain not wanting to take any risks with that. We're inside of 4 minutes, 3:45 to go, 1-0 Central Dauphin. And they're just content spending time here in the State College end. Throw into the middle and out of bounds off of a Ram. So a goal kick for State College. Hook will take it. And a lot of chances, a lot of possession time for Central Dauphin over the last few minutes, but not many chances, Cooper.
Yeah, definitely. They've had a maintained possession for a while, but not much movement of the ball at least, and they haven't been able to convert at least. They had some shots early on, but we haven't seen much in the second half of the first half here so far.
So throw in on the far side, 2:43 to go. And it's all the way back to Blaine. He tries to play it through the middle, but Vollmer's there. He controls for State College, but taken away by Klein. And Blaine gets it up to Chia. Vollmer chasing. And now Keister plays a long one to the near side. And the Rams are there, and a save by Hook. A great save off a chance there from the substitute, Andrew Hare. Up the right wing, and he fires one, but right at Hook in the goal. A big save there to keep State College level.
A great shot by Hare and a better save by Hook in goal. A great play overall on both ends, and that probably saved, once again, the Central Dauphin Rams going up 2-0 heading into the half.
And Vollmer trying to make something happen inside of 2 minutes now. 1:45 to go. Vollmer trying to make something happen there and throwing caution to the wind, throwing his body on the line. Deflects it out of bounds, but Central Dauphin takes over, and now a foul called against State College and Matt Crawford. So Central Dauphin will try to milk this one. Wait as long as they can. They'll send Axman up to take it and send some players forward. 1:23 to go in the first half. Axman will reposition the ball, waste some more time. And he'll play it up. Crawford trying to win that one. And Chia back on the ball for Central Dauphin.
We see Central Dauphin playing it conservative here, don't want to force anything and give State College the opportunity, even this game at 1 heading into the half with just under a minute left to play here.
Yep, 41 seconds to go. State College looking to push forward here. First half nearing its end. Ball played up, intended for Crawford, but cleared out by Blaine. And a throw for State College. Little Lions, 28 seconds in the first half to try to get something started. Looking to find the equalizer. Throw into the middle. Played in across, and Axman is there with his tall hands and his yellow jersey.
Great play and great awareness there. Didn't hesitate, went out there, used his body to shield away the State College players.
And with 4 seconds left, that one's out of bounds. That should do it for the first half, and it does. So Central Dauphin leading 1-0. And State College with a few good chances in that first half, Cooper, but Central Dauphin, in the end, the only team able to capitalize.
Definitely Chia had the first goal of the game, the only goal of the game in the 13th minute for State College. Vollmer, Rogers, and Bennett all had great shots on goal that had a chance to go in, but also great defense by Central Dauphin as well. You got to give credit where credit is due. So Central Dauphin's been playing great all game. State College knocking at the door. They just have to capitalize on those opportunities and perhaps play it a little bit more conservative. They've been a little bit over-aggressive so far.
And Vollmer and Rogers for State College have been very aggressive through the middle of the field. You think that they try to continue that in the second half?
Definitely. Those guys are what the entire team runs through, both on the offensive and defensive end. They've had shots. They've been playing great defense. They've made the transition from the offensive to the defensive side. They are captains for a reason. They are leaders for a reason, and the team runs through them. So I expect to see a lot more from them coming in the second half of play.
So teams are making halftime adjustments for the first half. Cooper Deck, I'm Josh Starr. We'll be right back with the second half on CNET.
Usually we either do it like that or then we come back and we do that and then head right into it. So we'll go.
good, dude. No worries. You good? Are you sick? Yeah, make some, take some emergency. Alright, yeah, dude, you gotta sleep at some time. Like, you gotta get some sleep. Otherwise you're gonna go crazy. Yeah, but you gotta sleep tonight, bro. If you study all night and not sleep, you're not even gonna process the information. Alright, well, just be careful. Try to get at least like an hour or two of sleep. Alright, yeah, I'll see you. I'm in my official right now. If I see you. Alright, see you. Almost. We'll be right back. Almost. Who do you think you are? Look at that. Take my pen there. I dropped my pen there. Not that I needed it for anything. What up? Good. No, I will. Alright, listen. We'll be right back. Almost. I was like, I had to do it. Like, I didn't have to do it. I had to do it. Well, you can rest your hand on it.
Memorial Field, approaching the end of halftime here alongside Cooper Deck. I'm Josh Starr, and Central Dauphin leads 1-0 after the first half on a goal in the 13th minute by Michael Chia. Ball bouncing to him just outside the 18-yard box, and he put it home with his left foot into the near post. So, Cooper, what halftime adjustments are these teams going to make?
I'd love to see a little bit more patience out of State College. They've been doing a great job all night. A few really good shots on goal that they weren't able to find the back of the net, but they're just a little bit too aggressive. They're a little patient. I think something will open up for them. Central Dauphin just got to keep doing what they've been doing all game. They have the lead in a game where they were the underdog coming in, so I would just keep doing what you're doing if you're Central Dauphin. Don't change anything up for State College. Just ease it back a little bit, turn the dial down.
More teams have switched sides, and we're back underway in the second half. A long ball out of bounds for a goal kick for State College. And, yeah, Cooper, these teams, you have to expect State College to be a bit more aggressive here down a goal in the second half.
Yeah, and at the same token, they do have to be a little bit more aggressive, but it's a controlled aggressiveness. You got to select when you want to be aggressive and when you don't. That's the biggest thing that I saw from State College. There were situations where they should have been aggressive and they weren't, and then there were situations where they shouldn't have been aggressive, but they were. So it's really the selectiveness there.
So State College back up the wing and up the right wing, looking for a cross, and it's out of bounds behind the goal, and they're signaling for a goal kick. So State College with a decent chance. That was Ben Krantweiss up the right wing, but unable to get a cross through, and it'll be a goal kick.
A good opportunity again from State College, but give credit to the Central Dauphin defense. They cut off the angle to the goal, so there was really no angle there whatsoever for him to cross it in and possibly get a shot on goal.
Goal kick taken in the middle by Bennett. He leaves it off for Vollmer, who plays it to the near side, and Krantweiss looking for it, and he can't keep it in. So a throw on the near side, all the way down the right side of the field for the Rams. Up the wing, trying to play that one up, and State College was there. But it goes out for another throw, so the Rams, with a couple of throws early on here in the second half, some choppy play. That throw intercepted by State College and out of bounds once more. And they call that a Rams throw. State College looking to play that one quickly. That was Sean Keller, but wasn't the State College throw. So the Rams throw it in. And we're going back the other way with Krantweiss. Krantweiss through the middle. Now a long ball in towards the box, and Axman is there off his line.
State College has to amp up the aggressiveness right now, and Central Dauphin has to be really careful. They have to play relatively conservative, especially against a very talented team like State College. They don't want to slip up once and have this game tied up.
Through ball attempted there for Central Dauphin, but taken away, and State College back the other way. Off of Rogers and out of bounds, so a throw at midfield for the Rams. Keister, who's on a yellow card, has the ball. Has been one of the more prolific offensive players for the Rams so far, and so has Philippe, who just passes it back to the middle and Klein. Now ball played to the near side and shielded out of bounds for a throw from State College. That was Sean Keller once more on defense.
Good awareness by Keller there, using his body, like you said, Josh, as a barrier for Central Dauphin to get to it.
Bennett can't control that one, so Central Dauphin with a throw on the near side, right in front of us here at our perch down right along the 35-yard line of the football field. And a cross played in, headed away by State College, and now Vollmer on the ball again. One of the most dangerous players in the first half for State College. Plays it up the wing, looking for Cook, but taken away by Blaine. Now Keller plays a long ball through the middle, looking for Krantweiss. Can't find it, but Krantweiss does find the ball, and now he plays it through. Reed Pro looking for a chance, and it's taken, and a slide tackle from Alejandres, and it looks like he's going to get booked for that one. Maybe a little bit late. It seemed like he got a lot of the ball, but referee deeming that one just a bit late, I guess, Cooper. And State College with a free kick from a dangerous area and another Central Dauphin player on a yellow card.
And Alejandres has done a great job on defense all night. It looked, from our point of view, it looked clean, but the referee saw things differently. So State College now a golden opportunity here to strike with just over 35 minutes left to play.
So Vollmer lining up. Alejandres will have to sit for 5 minutes. Ryan Smith, coming back in. Played a little bit in the first half, had a great chance to score, but couldn't find the back of the net. And he'll come in the defensive end this time. Try to keep this ball out of the goal. Vollmer waiting the referee's signal, who's coming over to talk with the Central Dolphin coach. It's David Meller once more wanting an explanation on the yellow card for Alejandres. So Cooper, it seems like State College sending players forward here into the box looking for this equalizing goal.
They're definitely going for it all here, Josh. There's a huge opportunity here for them to score, probably one of the best that I've seen thus far.
So 35-46 to go in the second half. State College down a goal, looking for the equalizer. Ben Vollmer lines up, looking to play this in with his left foot. Plays it in the air, headed and knocked away by Klein. Good defense there from Central Dolphin. Now Vollmer takes a shot with his right foot, and it's deflected out of bounds for a corner. So a good chance there for State College. They earn a corner, but unable to equalize.
Another opportunity here again for State College. So they're knocking on the door here. Definitely some opportunities you got to capitalize, though. We've seen it all night. That's been the story thus far.
Rogers plays the ball in, bounces around, and goes all the way through the other side and out of bounds. Central Dolphin will get a throw, and they survive that barrage, excuse me.
State College, at some point, you got to make something happen. They've had all of these opportunities, but to no avail. You can only go so far. I mean, it's great that they're getting these opportunities. They have to capitalize on them.
Vollmer hits that one out of bounds. Another throw for the Rams. Long ball looking for Keister, using his speed, and it's headed back to Hook in the goal. Good defense there from Sudain. And State College will start again. A long punt taken and played by Smith, but right to Bennett. He turns back. Philippe pressuring. And no foul called on that play. Looked like there might have been some contact there against Rogers. And now they call another foul against Central Dolphin. So free kick here for State College right around midfield. And a chance for them to get some offense started again.
It's only a matter of time before something gives. State College has been knocking on the door all half. Clearly the second half adjustments by head coach Danny Orton have paid off.
A long ball there. Axman having some trouble with it, but he's able to corral it. I think that was Rogers sweeping in there, looking to cause some havoc, but Axman was able to control that one, and he punts it away. Central Dolphin back through the middle. Now over to the near side. And now a chance for Central Dolphin. A shot with his left foot, and it's over the net. Another great chance for John Axman, the brother of the goalkeeper, putting that one over the net. And now that chance kind of came out of nowhere, just like their goal did, Cooper.
Definitely, he had the opportunity. He was in front of the defenders, an open net in front, or not an open net, but he definitely had some room to work in front of him. But I think he got a little bit too excited, pulled the trigger too quickly, and just fired it a couple feet above the goal. So a missed opportunity there for Central Dauphin. That definitely could have been the nail in the coffin, so to speak, for the Rams.
So a throw deep into the State College end for the Rams. After some good work from Philippe, able to pressure the State College defense, but that one goes awry, and now a throw for State College. Long throw from Cook up the wing, taken by Rogers. He tries to play through the middle, but Blaine is there. Tries to find Philippe. And Cook clears that one all the way out of bounds and down. So a throw for the Rams. And the Rams are fine with this right now, Cooper, just taking some time off the clock and throwing the ball in a bunch of times.
Yeah, as long as they have the lead, once you work your way into the 20-25 minute mark, they can kind of hold back, play conservative, just to ensure that they don't let any goals in right now. And I mean, an insurance goal would be great, but you got to make sure that you don't leave the goal on to 10 and make sure your back line is in position.
So Rogers up the wing, and it's cleared out of bounds by Blaine. 31.5 to go. in the second half. State College down a goal of a 13th minute goal for the Rams, and Michael Chia putting one home.
And even that goal pretty much came out of nowhere. That was the difference maker in this game. It is the only game scored thus far. So State College, if they can just get something to give, we've seen them all night knocking on the door, having great opportunities. They just can't convert. At some point, something's got to give. If you keep going at that pace, they're going to get something in the back of the net.
All the way back in the goal to Hook. And Cooper, you mentioned the Central Dolphin goal coming out of nowhere, but State College has had most of the great chances tonight and haven't been able to capitalize. So maybe another Central Dolphin goal comes out of nowhere. State College maybe finds a way to capitalize going forward here.
Exactly. State College, there's been many times where we thought that they would score. They were just unable to find the back of the net. And that's what it comes down to. That's soccer. That's sometimes how it works out. But at some point, you just got to bear down and make it happen.
So Dane tries to clear that one. It goes off of Axtman and out of bounds. So another goal kick for Hook as we approach 30 minutes to go. 30-15 left in the second half. State College not desperate yet, but getting there if they're unable to score in the next few minutes. That one goes out of bounds on the near side. So another throw for Central Dolphin. That one flicked on down the wing. And so Dane clears that one out for a throw instead of a goal kick. Good hustle there from Sodane. He's able to get a less dangerous opportunity for the Rams. Down in the corner, the throw in. Sodane jumps and wins it. And now up the wing. State College looking to outlet but can't find anyone. Now all the way back to Smith for the Rams, clearing it up. And Bennett is there. Grant Weiss plays it up and looking for a through ball, but too long on that pass for State College.
And we see Central Dauphin kind of dialing it back here, playing it conservative, not really taking any risks, and that's definitely their game plan going into this half, at least as they're working their way into the latter parts of it right now.
So Central Dauphin with a kick here. Ryan Smith will line up to take that one. He plays it up the near side looking for Axman, and it goes off of him and out of bounds for a State College throw. Smith jumping on the back of a State College player, so a foul called, and State College with a free kick around midfield now. Sending players forward after some pressure from Central Dolphin, a chance for State College to turn the tides here. Kallenberger taking the kick, plays a long one across the field. Volmer reaching up for it, Philippe there too, and it goes out of bounds off of Philippe for a State College throw. Little Lions looking for some offense, down a goal. 27:40 to go. Bennett's pass intercepted, but he gets it right back. Into the middle, Bennett. Ball still at his feet. Smith tries to take it away, he can't. Bennett's shot with his right foot and in right on Axman. Kind of away from the goal, had to turn his body awkwardly to get that shot off.
A very, very awkward position there. He was going towards us, towards the near side, had to reverse all the momentum his body had going to kick the opposite direction, and he really didn't get good foot on it. He just kind of dribbled it right into the goalie. So a good shot, a good opportunity, just unable to convert there.
A foul called. So another free kick for State College. That last chance for them coming off of after that free kick they just had. Grant Weiss up the near side looking for that one, headed away. And now a State College throw. Pair of number 19s entering the game. Alejandres returning from his yellow card for Central Dolphin, and Sebastian Caceres coming in for his first action of the night for State College. State College looking to the senior midfielder and forward maybe to try to get some offense going in the second half.
And you're getting to the latter parts of this game where you have players out there that have been playing all game. Fatigue is definitely going to set in. This is where the preparation leading up to the season in practice definitely shows.
An errant pass there from Bennett out of bounds, so Central Dauphin takes over. 26 minutes to go. They're up by 1. Michael Chia putting them on top in the first half. Vollmer intercepts that one, tries to get through the middle, and it's taken away by Klein, who's been aggressive there in the defensive midfield role that he's been playing all night for the Rams. Smith traveling back up the field as a forward now, and he's called for a push off against Bennett, so State College with another free kick. Played over to the near side, Sedain plays it through the middle, try to play it off, and a chance for State College, but cleared away by Alejandres, just coming back in after his yellow card penalty for 5 minutes. A throw on the near side now. Axman will leave it off for Jake Brower to take the throw right at midfield. 15 minutes gone in the second half. Central Dauphin still leads 1-0. The ball played to the far side. Philippe is there. He's been using his speed all night to cause problems for State College. Central Dauphin for Klein. Klein's back on it. Tries to play it through to Axman. It goes through. He's looking to turn, but State College is there. Sean Keller clears it out for a Rams throw.
This is the first time that we've seen Central Dauphin really put any pressure on this State College defense. They've been very conservative, just playing it safe. But right now it seems like they're dialing it up a little bit.
The throw. Smith heads it into the middle. Taken down. Philippe puts it into the middle. Keister's there, but unable to control it and get a good shot off, and now a goal kick for Hook. Klein wins that one. Over to the near side, Axman is there. It's tackled away by Pro. And another throw for the Rams.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Central Dauphin take a few shots here to try to get a shot on goal, but like you said, you just have to make sure that your back line is back, your defense is ready to not give up a goal even in goal at that.
State College back on the ball to the near side. Reed Pro has it. Tries to play one through the middle. Caceres looking for it but couldn't find it. Vollmer aggressive, getting back on, helping out on defense, and now Pro back on the ball with space in the middle. He tries to play it through, and Rogers looking for it but can't find it. The clear right back to Pro. State College looking like they're starting to show some more desperation here, down a goal. Up the near side. Looking for a cross. He finds one, and too far for Vollmer, but Cook will be able to get there for the Little Lions. Plays it over to Vollmer. He plays it into the middle, but nobody's there. And it's cleared out by the Rams. Sedain after it, so is Ryan Smith. Ryan Smith pressuring Sedain, but good help there back from Keller. And he wins it out of bounds. Central Dauphin will have a throw.
Good hustle there by Central Dauphin. Specifically, number 12, Ryan Smith. He had two defenders on him, but he never gave up. He gets his team another opportunity here late in the game.
Axman back on it, and it's played in. Brower puts one in, headed away by State College. Kallenberger getting to that one, and now back up to midfield. Reed Pro looking for Caceres. Blaine is there and hits it out of bounds. For a State College throw, 21 and a half minutes to go. State College looking to level things up at 1. And they've been starting to pressure the Rams defense a little bit more over the last few minutes. That one away, but Kallenberger's there. He plays it back in. Vollmer looking for it. He heads it into the middle. Rogers is there looking. Axman out of his net, and it's cleared out.
What a progression there by the Central Dauphin defense. Great job. A big threat there by State College, then pushing deep in there, right around the goal area, but Central Dauphin defense holds up.
So Stefanovic coming back in for State College. Josh Wick making his first appearance for the Rams, as well as the goal scorer Michael Chia re-entering the game. 20-20 to go in the second half. Rams still leading 1-0. State College pressuring though. Stefanovic just back into this game, looking to get something started. Rogers taken away by Central Dauphin and cleared out. Cook up the wing and it's taken away and out of bounds from Justin McBarnett. The quick throw back into the middle. Keller stepping up, trying to keep that one alive for State College. And Reed Pro can't keep it in bounds, so another throw in for the Rams.
Expect State College to ramp it up a little bit here as we are approaching past 20 minutes into this second half of play. Time is ticking away. They got to make something happen.
The ball going flying over near us again. Out of bounds. And a free kick coming up for Central Dauphin with 19:10 to go in the second half. Peyton Blaine lining up to take this one. Central Dauphin sending some players forward. Few good chances just now, though, for State College.
Definitely now Central Dauphin has a chance to make something happen.
Long ball over the top, looking for Philippe. Sedain heads that one, and Hook is there to control that and get things settled down for the Little Lions. The punt from Hook. Reed Pro controls and is taken away by Central Dauphin. Philippe at midfield. Keister now. Keister gets by Bennett, looking for a through ball, can't find one. Kallenberger there. Good defense. Now Vollmer in the midfield, plays it out wide to the far side. Rogers trying to play it back in, looking for Caceres, can't find him. Back all the way to the back line, Kallenberger. Vollmer in the middle, playing a long one for Caceres. He can't control it.
This would be a big win for Central Dauphin. 2-3-2 on the year. A good team, but so far they've struggled this year. Quality win against the defending Mid-Penn Commonwealth champions would be huge to kickstart your season.
Another throw-in coming up. 17.5 to go for the Rams. Up 1-0. And trying to hold this lead. That's Alejandres on a yellow card. And now a ball played into the middle. Reed Pro is there to clear it out for State College. And Peyton Blaine back. But Stefanovic is able to intercept that. Caceres running through the middle. Stefanovic tries to get it to him, but it's blocked out of bounds for a corner kick. And State College threatening now with 16:55 to go.
A huge opportunity here for State College. They're able to make something happen here. They could even this game at 1 apiece. A corner kick would be a great platform to do so.
Stacking the box. Rogers plays it in. A high ball into the middle. It goes all the way to the back side. Keller's there. Trying to get by a defender, and it goes out of bounds. and just ran out of room there to try to get that cross back in.
It's been the story all night, the same exact script. Time and time again, State College gets to the final step. They have a great opportunity, but they just are unable to capitalize and put one in the goal. So that's something that walking away from this, I bet head coach Danny Orton is going to emphasize to his team, you got to capitalize when you have these opportunities. They're not worth anything if you get all the way to the end right near the goal and don't convert.
Vollmer looking for a through ball, blocked away by McBarnett. Vollmer back on it, though, into the middle to Bennett. A lot of space in the middle for Bennett. Now Keister coming up and trying to play some defense, and it's deflected away, out of bounds for a throw-in. Matt Crawford returning to the game now, replacing Caceres. Crawford now on the ball right away. And it's taken away by Keister, up for Philippe. State College now looking to start something, approaching the 15-minute mark left in the second half. State College starting to need to get more aggressive here. Ball goes out of bounds.
It's getting to that point where you got to just flick the switch and go all out, take some risks, even if it means that you give up something on the defensive end, because you got to send everyone at this point and get something going.
Andrew Hare returning to the game for Irvin Alejandres. For the Rams, Michael Chia in the midfield. Over to the near side. In the corner now. The throw in for State College. Matt Crawford. And it's cleared out by Pro. Stefanovic looking to pressure Smith. Smith back to Stefanovic. Trying to turn, and he does. Good work there from Smith. Through the middle now to the near side. And it's played up. Keller's there for State College. And it's knocked out by Smithers. Bennett's taken away by Smithers again, but it's cleared away by Keller. And Vollmer with a miscommunication there, letting that one just go by. But a long ball now. McBarnett, good job to get that one away, but Rogers is right there. Now a long ball over. Sedain chases, Hook waiting for it to get into the box, and it does, so he's able to pick that one up. Long punt. Vollmer's head is there. Pro streaking down the near side, looking for the ball, but Axman comes off his line and clears that one out.
Great read by Axman there. Didn't hesitate at all. Made the right decision. Got out there and potentially saved a goal.
Up the far side, Stefanovic looking for it, but cleared away by Central Dauphin. Rogers in the middle, unable to control that one. Keister with speed through the middle, looking to extend the lead to 2. On the far side, and a great tackle there. Andrew Hare, the sub coming in, but they call a foul on that one. To me, that one looked clean. But they're calling a foul on that one to me. Or just a goal kick out of bounds. A little bit of confusion there. The referee signaling. Looks like they just called a goal kick. And State College now controls. Crawford in the midfield. To the near side, Pro looking for it, and he has it. Lays it off for Crawford. 12 minutes to go in the second half. State College down a goal. Central Dauphin leading 1-0. A throw in for State College down deep on the near side. Into the middle, Vollmer's there, looking to turn and shoot, and he does, and it's deflected out of bounds. A good chance there for Vollmer, and he earns a corner for the Little Lions.
This might be State College's best opportunity tonight, right here. About 12 minutes to go, just under that. This would be a huge opportunity to even this game at 1.
Rogers corner. Header and right into the chest of Axman. Volmer got his head on it, but Axman was there as he has been all night.
Great execution by State College, just better defense by Axman in the goal, able to get a hand on it. It was right to him. He really didn't have to move. Saves a goal for the Central Dauphin team.
Keister now playing it to the near side, won by Keller. Second ball bounces. And Central Dauphin now, but Reed Pro's able to clear it. Crawford, now Bennett, the captain, trying to get something started. Plays it up for Rogers. Mick Barnett chases as well, and he hits it out of bounds. Little Lions throw. 10.5 to go in the second half. Still trailing by a goal. State College has been pressuring of late. Bennett in the midfield. Over the top, looking for Stefanovic, but cleared out by Smith. Now Josh Wick up the near side. And he gets it through Crawford, but not past Keller. And Pro now trying to shield it out, and he does. So State College has a throw. 10 minutes to go in the second half, and now a Rams player goes down, limping off. That is Jake Brower. So he will be replaced by Preston Harford. So Brower has played the whole game up until now, so we'll see if that has any impact in the last 10 minutes. But Bennett now in the midfield, looking to win the ball. Keller steps in. Keister looking for Harford on the near side. Can't find him in a State College throw. They go quick. Stefanovic looking for it down the wing, but Smith is there and clears it out.
Getting very late here. State College has to up the aggressiveness, has to make something happen, or they're going to suffer their second loss of this season.
Pro's ball in, taken by Smith. Now Bennett in the middle. First touch almost gets away from him, but he has it back and over to Keller. Keller, long ball in towards Axman. He jumps and has it inside of 9 minutes. Axman getting ready to punt. 8:45 to go. Axman's long punt. Sodained is there. He gets by a defender, but not Keister. But Keller's there for State College. And now a foul called against State College. Inside that midfield circle. And Central Dauphin with a free kick here, and they'll be wasting as much time as possible.
Time is on their side right now. You want to maintain possession for as long as you can, and when you give it up, get everyone back in the box, pack it as much as you can, just to ensure that State College doesn't get any clean looks at the goal.
Blaine plays the ball to the far side. It's rolling into the corner, and State College clears that one out. Bounces past the back line. Stefanovic chasing. So is Smith. Smith is there first and clears it out of bounds. State College with another throw. 7:40 to go. State College still trails 1-0. A 13th minute goal from Michael Chia. The difference so far. Now that one goes out of bounds again, and some substitutes for the Rams. Ryan Barnes coming in, as is Alex Hanna for Central Dauphin. On the far side, Volmer. Now Crawford plays it over to the near side, but Harford is there, plays it up. That is Hanna, just into the game. Plays it into the middle. And now State College up the wing. Cook. State College with a throw, 6:36 to go. And we'll see if that's a foul.
State College time is coming down to a close here at Memorial Field. A great opportunity here as they get a free kick. We've seen them all day. They've had some pretty good executed plays, just not on target.
The ball played in by Rogers, cleared away. Rogers puts another one in. Looking, has runners, but it's in right on Axman. Stefanovic and Volmer were there, but could not find the end of it. And Axman comes out and gets it. 6 minutes to go from Memorial Field. Cooper Deck and Josh Starr here. Central Dolphin with a chance. Up the near side. Ryan Barnes just into the game. Over to Hannah. And it's cleared. And now a foul called against Central Dolphin. So State College gets possession back. A long ball. Looking for Crawford. Smith is there. Keister in the middle now. Blaine plays it up the middle, but Volmer now has it. Crawford looking for it. Referees let that one go. Kallenberger on the far side. Now the referees call a foul and stop the clock. Looks like it's going to be another yellow card for Central Dolphin.
Going back to that last possession for Central Dolphin, Ryan Barnes had an opportunity to take a shot on goal, going towards the near side of your field, towards the bottom of your screen, but he pulled back and pulled it back out. A good play, good decision by him. Play it conservative, kill some time off the clock. Don't take any unnecessary risks unless you have to.
And that's a yellow card for Andrew Hare, the third of the night for the Rams. So he'll exit for 5 minutes. And Kallenberger will take the kick for State College. On his own side of midfield on the far side. He plays a long one high in the air, about the top of the box, headed by Volmer. Backside now. Keller looks for a shot. Deflects in the middle. Rogers is there. Volmer shoots. Saved by Axman. Diving to his right. What a save from Axman, keeping Central Dolphin in the lead.
That was the play of the game right there. A difference maker, would have been a goal-evening score. Axman dives to his right, full extension, blocked it with his forearms. A beautiful play there by the freshman goalie. He's proven himself tonight.
So 4:40 to go after the great save from Axman. State College still threatening though. Axman out of his net. Bobbles that one, but it is able to clear it. Volmer in the middle. Volmer back on it. Taken over by Hannah. Volmer tracking back and takes it away from Hannah. Volmer showing the desperation. State College needs to score here. Approaching the 4-minute mark. Crawford loses the ball on the near side. Into the middle. Central Dolphin. And looking for Hannah on a through ball, but he can't find it. Just out of his reach. And State College with a goal kick now. 3:45 to go.
And that was the right call there by Central Dolphin. He just let his teammate a little bit too much. State College, time ticking. This might be their last chance.
Keister wins the goal kick out of the air. Keller. Klein in the middle. Philippe. Now Klein just plays a long one. Kallenberger's there. Philippe showing off that speed. Now off of Kallenberger and out of bounds. Philippe able to waste some time here with a throw. Central Dolphin content just wasting this clock. 3:10 to go. The throw into the middle. Philippe in the corner. And it's cleared out for a corner. Kallenberger could not keep that in, and now it's just a throw. He was able to slide and keep that one in, so it's a throw on the far side. into the middle. So Keller is there, and he's able to clear it. Now Crawford up the wing. Pro on the near side. 2.5 to go. Looking for Stefanovic, but he can't find him. It's out of bounds. State College running out of time.
This is it for the Little Lions. They got to pump up the aggressiveness here.
Hartford's throw off of Barnes' face and out of bounds. A misplay there could lead for a chance for State College. The throw in flicked on by Stefanovic, but Smith clears it out. Kallenberger there. Tries to play it up. He can't. Johnson is on it. A through ball looking for Hannah. Sedane gets to it first, and Hook clears it out. But it's now a shot from Johnson wide. So Hook, with another chance inside of 2 minutes. 1:50 to go. The crowd getting into it. The Central Dolphin bench starting to show their pride and get loud for this one. Crawford through the middle, looking for a teammate. Stefanovic is there, and he shoots it over the net. A prime chance for the Little Lions. And Stefanovic can't keep his knee over the ball. Falling, and it goes over the net.
And he knew he missed that one, too. That was perhaps the best opportunity that State College had all night. A 2-on-1 opportunity, wide open goal, but he completely missed that one, just didn't get good contact on it.
1:19 to go. Central Dauphin leads 1-0. Michael Chia's 13th minute goal, the difference in this one. Up the near side, Johnson looking for Hannah, and offside the call, so State College. Now Kallenberger looking for Rogers up the field. Mick Barnett is there. 54 seconds. Philippe and Rogers collide, and a foul called against Philippe. 43 seconds. Rogers lining up. State College sending everyone forward. The ball low, taken by Philippe and cleared. Rogers back on at 30 seconds. A long one in, looking for Vollmer, and Smith goes over the top, and they call a foul. 20 seconds for State College. Can they get this off in time? 13 seconds. A 5-man wall from Axman, and now the clock is stopped. And they're giving a yellow card to Hannah for the Central Dolphin. I'm guessing a delay of game issue there. So with 8 seconds left, the clock is stopped. Hannah exits, Axman re-enters. Vollmer lining up over this one, Cooper. This is it for State College.
This is as last minute as you can get for soccer. Clock is stopped, 8 seconds left, and a free kick here for the State College Little Lions. A huge opportunity. They're going to pack the wall here, Central Dauphin is, so we'll see what State College decides to do.
Alejandres returning, Ryan Smith departing. Referee coming over to the near side, looking like he's going to have a conversation with Central Dolphins coach David Meller, again explaining the yellow card for Hannah. Again, 8 seconds to go at Memorial Field. Central Dauphin leads 1-0 on a Michael Chia goal in the 13th minute. Ben Vollmer, who has been the best player for State College tonight, lines up, looking like he's going to take this one with his left foot from about 22 yards away. The whistle goes. Vollmer comes up with the left foot. He shoots, and just over the crossbar. He missed it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and Central Dauphin takes this one. You couldn't have asked for a better chance for State College at the end, but Vollmer just over the crossbar, and the Rams pull off the upset of the defending Mid-Penn Commonwealth champions. Cooper, what a game.
Very exciting game. Vollmer, a last-second opportunity on a free kick, and he hit it to perfection, just a bit too high. that's definitely going to sting for the State College team, who now drops to 6-2-1 on the year. Central Dauphin East advances to 3-3-1 on the year. You got to feel good if you're Central Dauphin. A 13th minute goal from Michael Chia was all that you needed tonight, and sometimes that's enough. A great win for Central Dauphin. State College, they definitely have to work on some things going forward.
And State College with much of the play through this game. Central Dauphin with just a couple of freak chances that led to big chances, including the goal. State College carried the play but couldn't convert.
Definitely, and sometimes that's all it takes. A few breaks go your way and you capitalize on them. Tonight, Central Dauphin did. State College didn't, even though State College had a lot more opportunities. When it mattered, Central Dauphin made the most of it, and that was the difference maker.
So Central Dauphin takes down the defending Mid-Penn Commonwealth champions 1-0 on a goal from Michael Chia in the 13th minute. Central Dauphin 1, State College 0. Final score here from Memorial Field. For Cooper Deck, I'm Josh Starr. Thank you for tuning in to CNET's stream of boys soccer from State College.
Let's.
Blew it again. I blew it again.